Urvashi approached Arjuna and she expressed her desire to have a relationship with him. But of course, I couldn't resist. I tried every possible thing to reason to myself, but my mind is taken over you. You are such a pious man. How can I not get associated with you? And also, I have seen you looking at me. You have exchanged glances with me. I don't know what glances. I don't know. And when she approached Arjuna and said, I want you, Arjuna looked. Arjuna said, why, O mother? O mother, why are you approaching me? See, you must understand. You must understand how things go wrong. She believes that she's Urvashi, she can get. See, you must understand that gods were not able to resist themselves. I'll tell you later with that. That is Urvashi. That is her beauty, her character. And here she's making an attempt. She's never ever made this attempt. She herself is making an attempt to go and quote a guy. She doesn't need to do that because anyone in this entire universe comes to her. That is a power. Number one. Number two, she herself is imagining, and it's not imagining. She saw Arjuna looking at her several times. With all the courage, and now she has stamp of the king, Indra. With all this courage, with all this information, with everything, she goes to Arjuna and she says, I have a desire for you. And he says, why, oh mother? Mother? She said, what? You called me mother? Whose mother? Which mother? You. I look upon you as my mother. Stop it! How dare you call me a mother? I have seen you staring at me. What is this drama? What is this act of piety? What is this act of simplicity? What is this act of innocence? This is not act of innocence. You are a Kshatriya. Stop it. Stop calling me your mother. I'm not your mother. Please forgive me. I did look at you because you are my mother. I am the descendant of Pururavas. Pururavas is my ancestor. And you were at some point the queen of Pururavas. So technically you become my mother. You were married to him. Weren't you? She realized that. And Arjuna was looking at with her with the same glance as he looked that time. But it is her mind which started cooking stories. See, this is one of the most important factors in this Mahabharata. You will not get it anywhere. So carefully listen. And she realized that what Arjuna was saying, and she accepted that. Oh, Arjuna, but she came back to her wisdom, but again her mind took over. She came back to the wisdom, again her mind took over. Oh, Arjuna, don't worry about that. That was in some other life. And I can never be your mother, but because we never get old. We are always young. Therefore, we are apsaras and we always live in heaven. We can never get old, and I was in some other life which you were nowhere near. So in that sense, how can you call me your mother? And I saw you glance. He said the same thing. You are my mother. He did not take that argument. Arjuna did not take that argument because Arjuna was totally still, totally wisdom led. The same Arjuna who was still and he was full of wisdom, the same Arjuna collapsed later on in the war. That's what you must understand. Because even here, it is the mind of Urvashi which is collapsing, and even there, it was the mind of Arjuna which collapsed during the war. So don't forget. Don't forget this episode of what Arjuna was and how Arjuna's mind, he was a great warrior, he was such a great man, and how his mind made him collapse during a war which was dharma, war which was righteousness. Dharma means righteousness. And Urvashi flew into a rage and she said, you will commit sin if you reject me, and moreover, you are Kshatriya. So don't do this. And if you reject me, Arjuna, I'm telling you once more, if you call me mother, see what happens. He says, mother, you are my mother and I can't change it. I curse you, Arjuna, since you have behaved badly with me. I curse you that you will be a eunuch, a man, a useless man amongst ladies going around. That's my curse. And she's woof, went off.